You know, in 2019, you're not gonna have a clue who has a Hellcat, who has a Scat Pack, who has whatever. It doesn't matter, you know. Like, everybody's just gonna be driving around cars, and the only thing that separates them is the badge on the side and the back. So we're gonna talk about the wide body Scat Pack. Dodge released a video going over the trim levels of the Challenger, and the Hellcat is now getting a new hood that has the two functional hood scoops on there, and the Hellcat Redeye is going to see a horsepower bump to almost 800 horsepower, 797 to be exact. And so the part of the trim lineup that I want to kind of go over is the Widebody Scatpack. And this is something that's very interesting to myself because it is definitely something that I would want. 500 horsepower, wide body flares, a Hellcat hood. I mean, this thing looks like a carbon copy of a Hellcat right now. And I don't necessarily agree with what Dodge is doing. To be honest with you, it continues blurring the trim levels and the trim lines to no end now. And in 2019, you in a wide body Scat Pack, people will have no clue what you're driving. They will have no clue if it's a Hellcat. Some people don't even know if it's a Demon or not. All the cars are kind of morphing into one. And even though I disagree with Dodge for doing this, it's not going to stop me from taking advantage of it. I've always, you know, enjoyed the Scat Pack, the 392. I love the history behind the B and everything. I never saw myself really in the immediate future looking and being a serious buyer into a Scat Pack. But I'll tell you what, I am intrigued now. And I think a wide body Scat Pack would look absolutely fabulous in my driveway. And in 2019, I will certainly I will likely be more financially secure the way that my career is going, my YouTube channel and everything like that. And I can, without a doubt, see myself in a Challenger. And I would, you know, obviously I would keep the Charger and everything. Now, you know, don't everybody like, oh, go out and buy it. You know, like, this is 2019. It's in, you know, another year from now. So we'll see how it goes. But I am officially intrigued about this Scat Pack. I love the look of the wide body. It just, especially when you see it in person, it just looks so aggressive. Those fender flares really give it like a very obnoxious look to it, very aggressive, mean, especially when it's like moving on the highway and everything. And then you also get the upgraded hood, the Hellcat hood, and I love the Hellcat hood. To be honest, I like the Hellcat hood that's currently on these Hellcats as opposed to the new Hellcat hood. Now, I like the new Hellcat hood, don't get me wrong, and especially that they're super functional and everything like that. But from cosmetic standpoint, I actually like the Hellcat hood a little bit more, the older Hellcat hood that's going on these Scat Packs a little bit more. I think Dodge just knocked it out of the park. So for me to be able to spend $50,000 to $55,000 for 500 horsepower wide body Scat Pack, to me is like, that's a bargain. That is, you know, you have a car that looks great, it's still high performance, and with the wide body Scat Pack, you'll likely end up with increased traction. I'm sure that they're going to stick you know, 305s or whatever back there for increased traction. You'll probably get a lot of the Hellcat wide body parts that get trickled down. So to be honest, it seems like a bargain, and this is something that I am seriously interested in. I'd like to see how it all shakes out. I definitely want to see what the final numbers are, how much it's actually all going to cost and everything. But it's getting interesting on this Dodge in this Dodge community. Dodge is certainly making this stuff very intriguing. So, you know, in 2019, you're not gonna have a clue who has a Hellcat, who has a Scat Pack, who has whatever. It doesn't matter, you know. Like, everybody's just gonna be driving around cars, and the only thing that separates them is the badge on the side and the back. So it's interesting.